your best Fonz, or your half-assed Fonz
My
impression?
half-assed Fonz. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, people watching this out in the world. This is Patrick and Etienne of the NATO comedy, which you know because you're watching this video on our channel. And we're doing NATO Plays Shadow of the Colossus in the Ico Shadow of the Colossus Special Release Edition. Mac Daddy Mac. I don't know. Super Pack. Seriously, like,
If you have seizures,
you'll die. This game was designed to kill you.
dude, every time I watch Metalocalypse, I'm so glad that I don't have seizures and that nobody I know has seizures, because that fucking intro, man.
Oh my god. Well, it's...
The flashing red and white.
It's legitimately the best possible thing for giving you a goddamn seizure. I love this game. This fucking hawk.
So it's
Thinks he's so slick.
It's a game about avians.
Ish. There's also a deer, but not until you win.
Okay. Are you the deer? Do you start off as the hawk and become the deer?
Well,
and thus the circle of life continues?
I'm not going to evaluate that until we reach the end of the game, because there might be more or less
underlying
truth that I
themes.
can currently tell you. I will say that for essentially the entire game, the only living things in the entire fucking landscape, like animal life, is you, that fat-ass horse, can't even jump it. Get fat-ass, jump it! Alright. You, your fat-ass horse, the hawk, and then, like, lizards that you can shoot and eat.
Nice. Is that how you regain H pizzles?
No.
You just do that for fun because you're a sick fuck?
No. If you find ones that have the bright white tail, they increase your grip meter by like a fat chunk. They're insanely rare, but if you see one that looks like it might have the tail, then you fucking kill it and you eat it, because grip meter is the entirety of this game.
For sure.
Like, because this whole game is hanging on to giant building-sized monsters that are trying to huck you. So your grip meter is important.
There's no horse-sized buildings, though, are there? Or building-sized horses? Which would you prefer?
There's some of the latter. I think there might be one of the former. Horse-sized buildings. So as you can see, Homie is riding sadly across the plains on his fat horse.
Welcome to Kansas.
I think it would be more accurate to say that we're not in Kansas anymore. Ooh. I'm so sorry.
So I guess this makes me Toto.
I guess. I mean,
so all I can
I'll
do
take
is
whatever.
yap annoyingly.
Hey man, Toto was a true American hero. I mean,
until it became a shitty band.
Who else? I was literally about to make a Toto the band joke, so beat me to it there. Also notice he's got something rolled up over his shadow bowl. Kind of looks like a rug. What is it?
So it's
Is
a crossover
this bridge
with Aladdin.
Yes. This
Okay.
This is Aladdin's later life. Jasmine has left him. He's been banished from Agrabah. Also, yeah, I would not feel secure crossing that
arch
bridge.
is the strongest structure known to man.
Yeah, and my boot is the strongest structure known to ass. But, you know.
I mean, you've seen Roman aqueducts, man. How are they still standing? It's been hundreds of years, bro.
Well, I mean, magic. They had
Oh,
Roman
okay.
magic.
That's how they were able to
I mean,
conquer so much and be so prolific.
Of course. Access to, Zeus's thunderbolts. But yeah, so that's the
Well, it wouldn't be
intro.
Zeus because they're Roman.
Shut up, Jupiter is Zeus is Bacchus.
No, Bacchus is
Shut your mouth, Dionysus. Poseidon.
There we go.
Rape Trident. So yeah, as you can tell, there's that giant bridge that you're walking across.
Is it the
and
bridge
you're
to
going
Terabithia?
someplace. Again, I'm not going to evaluate those comments until later.
Okay, would you go to options and make sure
I'm
we have
sorry,
subs
yes.
turned on?
Subs are always on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Vertical camera control, thank you. Horizontal camera speed. Normal. Excellent.
I also love that like old school CRT cut for the options menu. It's just like,
Yeah.
why, guys?
Well, the other thing is that all of the speech does have subtitles because they aren't speaking English.
Ah, well,
They're
that
speaking
makes sense.
The crazy fucking this game language that they created specifically for this game. It's yeah, apparently combination of it's like Japanese, German, and like 3 other languages, if I remember correctly.
That makes sense. I don't know why. I mean, part of me thinks logically it's a leftover from, World War II. But there's a lot of those Japanese-German crossovers in terms of, like, language stuff, especially in anime. There's a shit ton.
It's an odd one. Like, specifically, anime has this weird fascination with the West.
Well, yeah, that's very evident. The Japanese people that are totally Japanese, even though they've got awkward, like, Western sensibilities. And then there's always that one motherfucker that is actually from America.
Yeah, or who's German, like... When I was playing Evolution, that game on the Dreamcast, which a lot of people hated, I really loved. But it was one of these weird things where, like, all of the main characters were, like, had Western features and were like, oh, we're from the West. And then all of the bad guys had Asian features and were, like, the Eastern Empire. And it was one of these awkward things where I was like, this is a Japanese game.
Yeah, well, there's also that weird thing about the whole, like, super white complexion thing being something that's looked for and, like, valued and seen as attractive. Even the whole geisha face painting thing.
No, I mean, that's true.
Before even, like, super Western contact.
Well, I mean, that evolved during the isolationist period. But I mean, there is something to be said for the proliferation of Western beauty standards.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing that Nemo posted about the Muslim Lolita?
Yes. The Gothic Lolita, but with hijab.
I thought that was it's a little horrifying, but it's also excellent.
I mean, I think it's cool. Like, dude, do it. I don't think I wouldn't be a style I would particularly want to wear, but okay, wait, plot things are happening. We're not just staring at the horse's fat ass. That fat fucking horse.
You mean the horse's ass is not a plot point?
Again, I'm going to wait until later to evaluate that statement.
Oh my god, it's not a carpet. You lied to me, Patrick.
I said it looked like a carpet. My wording is important.
Fair enough.
So.
The way it's wrapped up, it probably has a carpet, too.
I mean...
Oh my god, they've got that anti-gravity block technology.
Yes, it's his dead girlfriend, okay? Yes.
Gotta love that flourish.
Yeah. Well, I also love that he straight did the, like, Houdini, like, pull it out from under all the stuff on the table, like, pulling out the tablecloth thing. I don't know if Houdini ever did that, but that thing.
I know what you're talking about.
Truly
it's coming right for us.
Clear wording.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's clearly understood. You see. Key themes. See, here we get into some salient data. Oh, shit.
Okay, now we understand some motivations.
Yep.
Istanbul.
Which, if you notice, the you were in this, like, when he crossed the bridge was the only way from the Highlands down into this giant valley that they're currently in.
I'm really glad that when I'm dead, my hair and my shirt will still move.
It's wind.
In this, like, cave when she's, like...
There's a giant open holes. There's actually, like, constantly wind effects blowing through there, like, the sound effects of it.
I mean, there's the shadows.
Yep.
Still waiting for the Colossus, but...
What?
Is the horse going to kick some ass?
I truly, truly wish that the horse actually helped you kick ass at any point in this game. Mostly he runs you over when you're in boss fights.
Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's certainly understandable. Horses are prone to get scared to shit and flee.
You're fighting.
I mean, unless they're specifically like fucking war horses that have been bred and trained for it, and usually they've got armor and shit on them, so they're not as liable to give a fuck. It's like, okay, I can do something about this shit.
Yeah, like they know they can take the hits instead of this fat ass McDing Dong. Ho ho.
I belonged to a lonely farmer boy, and one day his girlfriend died, so we had to venture out and
do this bullshit, making me hop gorges.
Possess the ancient sword. It has the power of 10 Chow Yun fats.
Not inaccurate. So thou art mortal. You doorman?
I'm not dormant, I'm just the doorman. Oh.
Fucking doorman. It's kind of like God.
For sure. I presumed it was just like a kind of like progenitor, like creator race. Like there would be more of them rather than just one.
You'll see. They did say we are doormen.
Yeah. Well, I'm not wholly unfamiliar with the whole, like, God race type thing where it's not, one supernatural being, but it's literally the people that came before that, like, made the races that followed. Which is something that I thought was really cool about TNG.
Yes. I love anything that deals with that. It's part of why Alex and the world that I've been working on with Alex and the two of us have been working on, we got way too into that. There's like 4 progenitor species that like slowly work to their way down to like understanding 3-dimensional reality and being like, oh, and made like the rest of everything.
Bleed for me?
Pretty much. I'm gonna need a hand job.
I mean, that's not at all. I mean, I guess maybe destroying the fucking idols gets him off, but... You've got to man up, become a demigod.
Let's get down to business to defeat these...
Colossi. Well, literally, okay.
Did they send me daughters when I asked for guns? Yeah.
Right on.
And there we go.
Oh, is he all mad because people started worshipping false idols? You will become a statue and never get to be with your girlfriend again.
I'm not evaluating this statement.
I'm assuming that everything that I've said is true.
I'm just... Oh, Jesus.
You're fucked and you're wrong, but I'm gonna let you do you.
I I just can't say. Like, you just... Basically, you hold up your sword and it gives you a little pointer compass thing to tell you where the next fucking boss fight is.
Okay.
Because you are in... This game has no loading screens. Gorgeous, beautiful open world that's fucking huge. It's like the size of Pasadena and South Pasadena and Altadena. And you just kind of have to run around. And if you... It's really hard to find your fucking way around. Alright.
Hey, doing things.
Oh.
Can you not wombo combo?
There we go.
Horse is like, no, fuck you.
You fat ass.
There were shadows, and then there was this dickhead talking, and he told you to do stuff, and I don't speak any language. Except for maybe Horsenese.
It's horsish.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to belittle your people, Patrick. Because I know that you are half horse.
Oh, yeah?
These are some nice-ass runes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's right. It's this fucking thing.
I do kind of like the idea of, like, having a fucking sword to point your way rather than, like, a fucking compass or something. Something that
cool
feels,
idea.
like, organic to the game.
Yeah. Well, and this game is all about the immersive experience.
That's why it has helpful tips that pop up. By using R1, you can go fuck yourself. Press X
but after
to jump.
this point...
It stops holding your hand.
Yeah, there's like no hand holding after this opening tutorial.
So if you play this game and you're horribly drunk, and you come back to it...
Oh, you gotta figure it out
Okay.
as you go.
I mean, luckily, you know, X being jump is pretty much goddamn universal.
X isn't jump. Triangle is jump. It's actually completely counterintuitive in a lot of ways. Why? God damn it. My camera's inverted.
They lied to you.
Yeah, they fucking did.
And flammable means flammable? What kind of country is this?
You know, that's always been a serious bone that I have to pick with English.
Well, okay. Next time on NATO Plays, we'll get to the bottom of this camera thing, and we'll get back with you guys.